Alright guys, welcome to your next project. This is a theme called Madmin or Material Admin, and it's an administrative panel that has quite a bit of interactivity. I wanted to do a project where we could actually have things that happen in the UI, and we're going to use some custom jQuery for that. Now, this is not a jQuery or JavaScript course, so I'm not going to be going over it in depth, but I did want to just add some snippets and just some pieces of code that would do some cool stuff. All right, we're also going to use some of the JavaScript materialize components like the preloader, the toast dialog, things like that. So first thing I want you to notice is if I reload the page, we get the little preloader for a second. So 1 second will go by and then the page will load. Once the page loads, notice the numbers, they count up from 0 to whatever these numbers are for the visitors, the blog posts, and so on. We also have a little progress bar. This doesn't actually do anything, but it's just there for show. Then we're using a chart from Canvas.js, which is a chart library. This is just dummy data. It means absolutely nothing. It's just I wanted to have something. If you look at a lot of the different admin panels, they have stuff like this. It's just there for a show, and obviously if you built your back end, you could hook that up to it. All right, and then these comments over here, if I click approve or deny, we'll get a little toast dialog that says approved or denied. If we go down here, we have a quick to-do list that actually works. So if I put in hello and enter, it'll actually get added and we'll get the little dialog. Okay, we can also remove them as well. So we're going to do that with jQuery. We have a recent post table right here, and that's the main page. Okay, other than that, we have our post page, which is basically just a striped table with some pagination. Same thing with the categories. And each page will have the little preloader. And one thing I forgot to mention on the dashboard is if we go down to this button here, we can choose to add a post, a category, or a user, and these will all open modals. Okay, we even implemented CK Editor, which is a WYSIWYG editor that gives you like a Microsoft Word type feel. Okay, and if we wanted to add a category, we could do that. And then on the single resource pages like posts, if I click the plus, it'll just do the post. If I go to the categories page and click it, it'll add the category. We have our comments. Comments will have the user's image, the comment, and then a check and a X icon. And then the users will have the user image as well, and we can add a user here. Not literally add a user, but show the modal. Okay, we also have a nice looking side navigation with the background image, the user's image, and some links. And then I even created a login page. So if I click log out, it'll go to login HTML where we have this nice looking login form. And even if we type something in here, doesn't matter what it is, it'll redirect us to index.html, which is our dashboard. All right, so all in all, it's going to be a pretty big project, probably the longest one of the course, because there's quite a bit of interactivity and user functionality. It's not really hooked up to anything. There's no back end or database, but just to give you some cool effects in the UI. All right, so let's get started.